All right, hello everyone and welcome to the Super Mario Bros. 1 tournament here at PACE. Thank you for bearing with us during some technical difficulties, but we are ready to go, so why don't we get right into it. My name is Flibbity Dibbity, and I'm joined by the wonderful and excellent Bismuth, and let's just start. So I'm gonna hit the countdown button and then countdown, please. All right, console's on, excuse me. My apologies. And now we're going to begin the countdown. All right, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, and we're into it.
Let's go.
Okay.
So right off the bat, we see Wolf going for a mushroom. Everyone else saying a small Mario. So small Mario is going to be faster at the beginning, but it is a little more risky. Meanwhile, Big Mario has a better chance of making it through every stage without death. But if everyone else manages to live as Small Mario, then obviously Big Mario is going to be a little slower.
Yeah, they'll have an advantage, but it comes with a downside, of course. So we'll see. It does look like the other 5, Nifsky, Cosmic, Carbo, Nebula, and Nifsky, Cosmic, Carbo, and Nebula are tied to the frame, and GTA's lost a frame rule in 1-1. And Wolf is taking the time to get the Fire Flower now.
Right, we can see them slightly, GTS is slightly behind. A frame rule is essentially a multiple of 21 frames. The game uses this timer to sort of like count longer cutscenes like the flag animation at the end. So this multiple of 21 frames is going to divide the runners all throughout this tournament.
Oh, and 4 of them are murderers here. It looks like Carbo spared Lakitu. Cosmic lost a little time earlier on that pipe jump, and even Wolf murdered Lakitu, which I think is very rude. But I mean, I guess we won't hold it against them. So it does look like Nifsky, Carbo, and Nebula are tied to the frame. If there's a very slight difference in their position, you can check the timing tower on the left. I think we missed that flagpole glitch attempt from Nifsky. Yeah, we can see a little replay here of Nifsky's attempt at that flagpole glitch. This is a trick where they try to clip into the bottom, or actually maybe he was just going low and he didn't lose time anyway. Okay, he's showing off. Sorry about that. It wasn't a flagpole glitch attempt. He was just showing off that he knows that he can grab the flagpole low and still get to the castle on time.
I think everyone is going to the warp zone properly.
Perfect.
No one lost too much time on it.
Cosmic lost a little time going down the pipe, but let's see, at the start of the level is the best time to see. So Nifsky and Carbo are tied to the frame. GTA's 1 frame rule, and then Cosmic is 3 frame rules behind GTA's, it looks like. Oh, and Nifsky died!
Oh.
Nifsky missed the pipe jump, and now Carbo is in the lead, 1 frame rule over GTA's. That's going to take Nifsky some time to catch up, but he's still ahead of Wolf and, and it looks like Nebula had met a poor end at some point. And Nebula, don't think that escaped me. I saw you kill Lakitu back in 4-1, so.
I think Nebula missed the warp zone, that's what happened.
Must have been.
All right, so at this point, JS Carbo is the leader, and with GTA's 2 or 3 frame rules behind, we're going to see soon.
Yeah.
2 frame rules. And then Cosmic just a second behind that. That is going to be our top 3 heading into 8-2 and 3.
Yep, it does look like Ace lost judges. Do you want to explain what judges are?
Yeah, 8-1 is a very, very tight level. Basically, if you play it pretty much perfectly, you have 0 frames to spare to make it to the frame rule. And so it looks like GTA was just like 1 frame too late because the flag took 1 extra frame to go down, and that basically cost him 21 frames instead of just 1.
Yeah, you lose 1, but you actually lose a full third of a second. Okay, we're into 8-3. We'll see if the Hammer Brothers are kind. Carbo, these guys know so well this game, they might even know exactly what the Hammer Bros are going to do. We're going to see if they can predict and stay safe.
Yeah, if you've been on a consistent pace, sometimes you can actually tell what they're going to be doing, but
Oh, GT Ace might have lost yet another frame rule there. We'll have to see as 8-4 starts.
They all intentionally slowed down here, so to avoid fireworks, if they stop at the level at 243, they're going to get fireworks that slow them down.
That's right. Oh, Cosmic died right at the beginning there.
They got a walking speed jump, I think, what happened.
We'll see in the replay, but Carbo, was that, I think that was the 2-frame wall jump. Carbo gets it, GT Ace misses it. Carbo is well in the lead now.
Exactly.
To see if he gets the turnaround. These guys are playing on CRTs. Carbo gets it. And Ace is right behind him. Ace is 3 seconds behind Carbo. We'll have to see if Bowser is kind.
Yeah, Carbo won't have the luxury of really waiting a lot for Bowser to be safe to go through.
And Carbo gets the hammer, brother, and here he comes and gets it with a 459.3. Ace was just waiting for Bowser. Perfect, 504. And Cosmic.
JS Carbo starting off with a really strong first race. 459 is really impressive.
Very strong, very strong. So we're on a tight schedule here, so we're going to, at 6 minutes, these guys are going to have to stop. But Nebula might be able to finish, and it is better to finish. You get some extra points if you finish.
Yeah, 8-4 takes about 40 to 45 seconds, so it looks like Nebula won't be able to finish in time.
Okay.
But yeah, we got four pretty good runs, one extremely good run. 459 is really strong in live competition like this.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Okay, can the runners for the second round get ready? Just near the stage area, please. All right, time's up. Let's turn those consoles off, please. And I'm going to hit round complete.
Congratulations to JS Carbo for winning the first race. We're going to set up the second one now.
Now we're just going to set up. Okay. All right. What an exciting race. So 4:59 in the first race. That bodes well. Excellent job, Nebula. So we'll give these guys a chance. So now we should have Ace, Jeremy, Cosmic, Spiker, Alabaster, and Eddie. So Nebula is actually a quite incredible runner. He has, I believe, a top 4 time right now.
A 454.
454, that's right. It was third place at the time that he got it. And he has a very solid warpless run as well. 6th place. So great to see him pull off a 459 in competition. So, are all runners already in their spots? Ace, Jeremy, Cosmic, Spiker, Alabaster, and Eddie? Okay, I mean, hey, like...
if everything is going smoothly.
I mean, if they're good to go, I think we're good to go. I need to click this button first. And now, Storster, could you ask them to turn on their consoles, please? Consoles on. All right, and now I'm going to just make sure that's pressed. And now, let's get a countdown, Storster, please. Oh, okay.
Right.
We're gonna restart that,
Right.
please.
So there's a countdown on screen. Just don't follow it.
Yeah, ignore. And actually, we need a second here. We're gonna have to turn off these. We're gonna need 1 second. I'm going to do this. We have a. Yeah, Bismuth, why don't you talk for a second, please?
Right. Yeah, just to make sure everybody in the room is aware, there's going to be a countdown on screen, but we're going to follow Storster's instructions to start the run. So just follow Storster's countdown to actually start. But yeah, in the meantime, this tournament basically works is the way it works is going to be every race. There's 15 entrants in total, but every race is going to have 6 players. And we're going to have a total, is it 15 races total?
That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, a total of 15 races with 6 people in each of them. And everyone is going to be racing each other 2 or 3 times. And so in the end, at the end of every race, they're going to be given points from 1 to 6. So they're going to be given points from 1 to 6. First place gets 6 points, 5, 4, 3, and so on. And if anyone doesn't finish in time in the 6 minutes limit, they're going to get 0 points for that race. And at the end, the most points win. And in the case of a tiebreak, the fastest run in any single race ends up being a tiebreaker. So that's basically the format of the tournament.
And now we're good. So, countdown.
Good to go? All right.
Excellent.
For the second race.
All right. Woo.
So GTAs and Cosmic still in their space, but now we have Spiker, Eddie, Alabaster, and Jeremy. Jeremy going for the mushroom.
Yes, Jeremy, the Pink Mario. He is a very good warpless runner, as well as good at any percent too, of course. And yes, going for the mushroom will slow him down a little bit, but should be good. No flagpole glitches there. I think in live competition, it's a little less likely that they go for that trick.
Yes, flagpole glitch requires about 5 frame perfect inputs, and then if you miss it, you lose 1 frame rule. If you make it, you gain 1. Typically, most runners have a less than 50% success rate, so it's usually not the best idea to go for it.
And let's see how the choke point here treats him. All good. You can slow down a little bit on that jump, but oh, Eddie lost a little time on that pipe jump. Now, one thing you'll see is that they'll be moving right through those piranha plants, but that's because the hitbox of the piranha plant is actually much smaller than what you see. All right, we see 2 murderers there, Ace and Eddie. You're on my list.
4-1 is a pretty straightforward stage. Just make it over the pipes, and you should be good to go.
Yeah, this one, let's see if we're going to get a flagpole glitch from anyone? No? Okay.
Now we're still playing safe.
Yeah, that's probably a good call because 4 of them are tied right now to the frame.
Yeah. Eddie just 2 frame rules behind, so 2 multiples of 21 frames or 0.7 seconds. We're going to be saying frame rules a lot during this tournament, I think.
Yeah, sorry, we do treat that as a unit of time if you're familiar. Okay, Eddie lost a little bit more time there.
Yeah, this stage is going to be where a lot of people can slow down a bit.
Oh, and Cosmic messed up the bumps. He's going to have to take the slower route here. He's having to climb the vine, so you can see kind of the downside of that. He's now in last place. Spiker lost some time. Oh, man, this has been a very messy stage.
Right.
Only GT Ace was able to navigate it effectively.
Yeah, so now we got a nice spread of GT Ace in first, Spiker 1 second behind, Alabaster 3, so 2 seconds behind Spiker. Oh, and slow down a little bit. So now Eddie comes in 3rd place with 4 seconds behind GT Ace, 2.7 behind Spiker.
My goodness, yeah, this is quite the spread. A good way to see is if you look at the mini map down at the bottom. That can be sometimes easier to follow than the main view on top.
8-1, like we said last time, is a very difficult stage to get a perfect time on. And even by perfect time, it's 1 frame rule slower than the fastest possible, which no one here is going to go for today.
Yeah, no one's going to go for that trick today for sure. Oh, we got a little pallet glitch. That can happen sometimes. All right, Ace into 8-2 ahead of everyone. 1.4 seconds ahead of Spiker. So we're going to have to see if Ace is going to go for a little bit of a more laid-back strategy, because it just matters about your performance relative to your co-competitors. Also, Eddie, don't think I missed that. That was very rude of you.
All right.
And well done.
So while they do care mostly about the race, so staying like relative to your opponents. Since the tiebreaker is the fastest run, it might be worth trying to go for like one really good run, like a low 458 or a mid 458. That would be an incredibly strong time to make sure you win the tiebreak if there's any.
Yeah,
at the end.
and we have 1 point available for the fastest completion. So maybe that 1 point could be the difference. Okay, they all navigated the Hammer Bros well. Even some of them that were probably on frame rules they weren't familiar with, but they were able to get through there just fine.
Yeah, once you lost a little bit of time, like 2 or 3 seconds, usually the Hammer Bros will be doing things you cannot predict. So you have to simply react to them.
All right, and GT Ace is in the lead, 1.5 seconds ahead still of Spiker, going for the wall jump here. Gets it, and Spiker.
Right behind him.
Eddie. Oh, we have 5 for 6 on the wall jumps yet. We'll have to see how Cosmic GT Ace nails the turnaround.
Cosmic gets it too.
Excellent. This water section, I think for them is a little bit of a breath.
Everybody in water for just a little bit.
And here comes Ace. Is Bowser going to be kind?
There we go, 458.
Oh, and Spiker. Oh, okay. Jeremy just took third place from Eddie there right at the end. Jeremy showed no fear jumping through and Cosmic. All right, does look like Alabaster picked up a death. Let's see if we can get a, oh, it was to the Potaboo. Ah, okay.
Yeah, the Potaboo there can be a little lower or can be a little higher, and so you have to sort of react to it. If it's especially low, that's extremely dangerous.
And yeah, it can be very difficult to get through.
I think he might be able to finish before 6 minutes, though.
Yeah, he should be good.
Just barely, I think.
Yeah, doing well in the water section. Don't think he lost too much time there. Oh, I love the the runners.
There we go. 556.
All right, excellent.
Salvage the 1 point right at the end.
Okay. So there's our spread, and all right, let's do some consoles off, please.
Really good second race by. Everyone was really close right up until the end.
All right, I'm going to switch to this. I think I am so sorry. We have one technical glitch, which I'm going to try and sort out when we have our next break. But I have to do a little bit of a step in between each race here. So Bismuth, why don't you talk for just a second?
Right. So while we're doing the live debugging. So in the next race, we're going to be seeing JS Carbo, who was here in the first one, as well as Wolf, Jeremy, JT Knott, Alabaster, and the mighty Giant Dad, who is making his first appearance in this tournament in the third race. So JS Carbo, where is JS Carbo?
Yeah, it can be hard to find. We have so many runners with 15 people
15
competing in this
people,
tournament. Here it is, right at the bottom here.
Yeah. JS Carbo also has a 454,
Oh,
so
very good.
454.964. Currently 5th place from April 2023. Also a very strong Warpless runner with a 1903. So he's in this tournament as well as Wolf, which has 458, also pretty strong time. 458 can honestly win you races. Like we've seen the 459 and 458 was the winning time for each race.
That's right.
Yeah, if you can just if you're able to play to that level, you can definitely win the tournament.
Absolutely, if you can be consistent.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do consoles on. And let me click that. And oh, Wolf console. Okay, it is on. Okay, Storster, at your convenience. Always listen to Storster. Ignore the countdown on screen. It'll catch up. That's one of the.
I think everyone's good.
Somebody went through. Wolf messed up. Okay, Wolf console off and then back on again, please. Okay, now at your convenience. Yep, should be good. Yep, do it. Yeah, go ahead. All right. And they're in, okay.
So the third race is on. As you can see, we need to be very specific with how everyone is starting the race so we can get everyone on screen at once.
Yep. And looks like we had two power-up in our power-up crew, Jeremy and Wolf. And looks like the Giant Dad might have lost the frame rule in the underground section.
Yeah, I think there were some slight slowdowns in the underground section from a couple people.
Yeah, here we go. So JT and JS Carbo are tied in the lead. Alabaster lost one frame rule over them, and the Mighty Giant Dad one additional over Alabaster. Staying small, though, bold move. They all make it through that jump. That can be quite tight. Pipe jumps, no, looks like JT missed it. So Carbo is now comfortably if we're talking in frames, in the lead.
A very comfortable fraction of a second ahead.
Yeah. Let's see what happened to Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy picked up a death. Jeremy lost his power-up and then died to a piranha plant. And we had a murder from Wolf. That was very rude. Murdered Lakitu. We're supposed to keep him safe. Okay. So Carbo has one frame rule over the competitors now.
Yeah, JT Not and the Mighty Giant Dad tied in third place currently. Oh, I think Wolf was going for the flagpole glitch, but unfortunately did not get it.
Didn't get it. Here we can see that as he's going in there. If the flag comes down, that means that he didn't get it.
Yeah, tried to clip into the base of the flag, which is extremely difficult, but didn't quite get it. So 4-2, very difficult stage. Got to get Mario's position off to the right.
Oh, the Mighty Giant Dad messed up, so he has to take the vine. Okay.
Right, so long as you don't completely miss it and end up in the underground, which that is disastrous, and we'll make sure you will not finish in time for the 6 minutes cutoff.
Absolutely. That means you're going to have to game over. So, okay, so into 8-1, the longest level, at least in terms of pixels and length, that they'll be competing in. Also has quite a few difficult pipe jumps, but it looks like they're navigating them well. So Carbo has 2 frame rules over JT Not here. Oh, it dies to the piranha plant.
Yeah, the pipe jumps are really brutal. They have a very small window to just jump on the left lip of the pipe and then clear the piranha plant hitbox. It can be extremely difficult.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and it looks like Carbo died. So Carbo and Alabaster both died. Oh my goodness, and then the Mighty Giant Dad just died. I'll play a replay of that one.
Right, 8-1 has been a treacherous stage this race.
Oh my goodness. So
now JT Not comfortably in the lead.
Very comfortably. He has like 7 seconds here. But the other guys are actually quite close together. Let's switch back to Jeremy. No, not close enough to see the others. Oh, and JT just died. Oh, I almost missed it here. Oh my goodness, and he was in the lead, so.
Wolf is now leading.
Now Wolf.
Well, the mushroom crew with a fire flower, so that's going to help. Oh.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, what is this? I don't think I expected to get.
Oh no, the commentator's curse with the fire flower.
Goodness. What a round. So, guys, stop dying, please. Oh my goodness, and Jeremy.
Jeremy back in the lead.
This has been a massacre.
So what do we do if no one makes the 6 minute cutoff?
I mean, the 6 minutes is set in stone. It would be unfair to change it now if no one makes it. It's all DNFs across the board. Oh, man.
So I believe no one is prepared for this Hammer Bro pattern in 8-3.
Yeah, they're all like, this is just who knows, but very good on that bonk.
Perfect, yeah.
That stomp, excuse me.
You want to jump ahead of them so that Mario is coming down, so that even if they jump at you, you can stomp them. Because when Mario is moving down, they will always stomp the enemy, no matter where they are compared to it.
Even if you can even kind of get them from underneath.
You know, I think JS Carbo had a power-up but lost it, so getting the power-up was a good idea.
All right, Jeremy, you have to finish for us. Don't. Actually, Jeremy was at our previous tournament in Colorado. I'm sorry to call him out on this. And twice he died by jumping into Bowser's hammers, so let's make sure that that doesn't happen this time. That was close on that Cheep Cheep.
Yeah, the Cheep Cheeps were out for him.
But he is in the water section, and he has the time. Carbo is 15 seconds behind him.
Yeah, definitely able to take his time here and make sure he gets through without any problems.
So, very good waiting on the Potaboo. Thank you for that. And Bowser, excellent.
That's
Well done, Jeremy. Thank you for finishing it. I wasn't excited to put DNFs across, so.
I think you might be able to have 2 or 3 times to finish.
Yeah, and oh no, Carlo! Why? And Wolf has a chance here.
And Wolf in second place with the
Wolf in
550s. I think JT Knott doesn't have time.
I think he's out of time. We're going to give him the 2 seconds.
And
no.
That's 6 minutes point 2.
We'll have to figure that out. We might have to retime it. Okay, let's do consoles off, please. And now I need to do my debugging.
All right. So in race number 4, we're going to see the return of Nebula, who is in the first race, as well as Cosmic, and JT Knott, the Mighty Giant Dad, is going to be playing again. And we're going to see the entrance of Kriller 37, as well as Eddie Cat Gaming. So Kriller 37 has a 456 from 2021, which was a 26-second place at the time. Is now just barely hanging in the top 50 as the game continues growing. And he does not run warpless, but he's a highly accomplished tasser. So he creates tool-assisted speedruns. One of the things he made was he helped make the minimum A press task, which is a very interesting way to try to beat the game where you avoid jumping as much as possible.
One that you have quite a bit of familiarity with, right?
Right, in Super Mario 64. But yeah, in SMB1, there's still like a really large amount of creative solutions to try to avoid jumping by clipping into blocks and into pipes and such. So it's a very impressive task made by Kriller, and Cosmic also helped, and Happy Lee, very accomplished tasser. So yeah, Kriller 37 in this tournament is very accomplished tasser. And are we ready to start?
I think we're about ready to go. Let's get those consoles on, please. Oh. Okay. And Storster to you.
All right. On 3, 2, 1, go!
And let's see. Lined up nicely. Okay. All right, perfect.
And off we go. We see Kriller and JT Knott go in for the mushroom. Meanwhile, the top 4 sing a small Mario. Eddie lost a little bit of time, I believe, in the underground.
We'll see if that'll probably cost him the whole frame roll.
Maybe even 2.
Oh, yeah, but especially with the lost time on the stairs.
Maybe even more. So we're going to see how the top 3 shapes up after 1-1.
Yep, easiest in the screen transitions. That's when the little cutoff happens and we can see. Okay, so 3 are tied. Cosmic, Mighty Giant Dad, and Nebula are tied to the frame.
Right, and Eddie at 1.4, that is 4 frame rules behind. Very, very makeable difference, though, as we can see.
Oh, and Eddie died, though.
Oh, no.
Hey, watch out with that commentator's curse. Let's get a little replay of that. He died in that choke point, that section that's very difficult.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, he jumped a little early and hit the block. You have to jump just after the block and do a very short jump to not hit the Goombas afterwards.
You do have a little flexibility. You can slow down. Looks like something happened to Hey, 2 murderers here, Cosmic and the Mighty Giant Dad, murdering our best friend.
Lakidu's having a hard day.
I told these guys beforehand that I was very strongly considering removing points from those who murder our boy. But, okay, looks like Cosmic and Nebula are still tied.
JT Knott and Kriller, also the Fire Flower crew is should be tied.
Hey, Eddie, don't think I missed that. I know that you trying to take out your rage at your earlier death on our boy. Okay.
Now 4-2 is a very crucial stage. Let's see how everyone does.
Looks like they got the first bump. They are following the same path, bumping
Yeah.
on the platform.
Oh,
Oh, and
that-
Cosmic! Oh. So Nebula is quite far in the lead, a whole 4 seconds now. But behind him, JT and Kriller both are powered up, so
Yeah.
they will have an easier route. Oh, but Kriller lost some time.
So now 8-1 in Small Mario is never going to be easy, even if if you have a comfortable lead. You have to do at least 3 pipe jumps, and yeah, those can definitely end your run at any time.
Oh, absolutely. Just the slightest hesitation. These guys were talking in frames. There, gets that one. Very well
Perfect.
done. But we'll see, and I'll put a little replay about how JT was able to approach that section. See, he just uses his Fire Flower.
Yeah, when you have the Fire Flower, 8-1 becomes a lot easier.
But the time difference is real. So it looks like Eddie, Cosmic, and the Mighty Giant Dad are over 20 seconds behind. So hopefully they'll be able to finish in our very tight deadline. Nebula spared that one. Thank you very much, Nebula.
I wonder if we're going to see any bullet bill glitches in this tournament.
I hope so. So last tournament, I think we saw one, but it was mainly in a situation where he was already quite far behind, I think. I might be mistaken. Well done on 8-2 there from Nebula. The jump over the Piranha Plant right kind of before the end is actually quite difficult. Eddie, you are on my list. Yeah, Eddie was trying to show up. He was the last person to register, like within like the very last few minutes that I was allowing registrations. And then he shows up and is a murderer. All right.
All right, let's see how the Hammer Bros behave. Last one jumped, but
Yeah.
he saw it coming, so that's good.
So Nebula must know what frame rule he is on. Well done, coming into 8-4 here. So we'll have to see his strategy. It should definitely take a 2-frame wall jump. That makes that a little easier by walking off the pipe in this next room.
Yeah, there's a setup where if you just walk off, you'll have 2 frames to wall jump. It's very commonly used in races. That's what he's doing.
Yep, there he goes. We'll see if he gets it.
There we
Yes, well done, Nebula. Now the turnaround. Be careful of these CRTs. Ooh, that was pretty tight, but he did
JT
get
and
it.
Kriller also got the wall jump, so he's got them on their tail.
Excellent. So JT Knott and Kriller are fighting over second place here, unless Nebula. I shouldn't say anything. I don't want that commentator's curse coming in. Gets through the water nicely.
Let's just stop talking.
Yep, let's just let it happen.
There we go,
Excellent.
458.
Oh, 458.6.
Very strong time. 458.6 is.
And JT, incredible. Kriller took some damage at the end there, but that's no problem.
Yeah, it
well
doesn't
done.
matter at that point.
508 in 509, whatever, in competition. That's still very good. Oh, who gamed over? Sorry, my program doesn't like game overs. My apologies for that.
We got Eddie and Cosmic.
Who are we following here? Cosmic, okay.
Yeah, I think Eddie game overed maybe.
Oh, okay. And well done, Cosmic.
Grabbing 4th place, and we have Mighty Giant Dad will be able to claim 5th.
Yes, it seems like he has time to finish it off. We'll see if Bowser's kind. Gotta wait for 2. Oh, no! Right at the end. Bowser's butt is really big. He has 2 hitboxes, one for his front and one for his back. Okay, I don't know why the timer there showed 560. That's something we'll have to fix later. But we are done, so consoles off, please. And that was race 4. So 4 is done.
All right. So coming up in race 5, we're going to see the return of GTAs, who was in the first 2 races. We're going to see JS Carbo, as well as Jeremy. JT Knott is staying. Spiker and sorry, I got it here. Scrimson will be here as well in race 5. So do we have the points or do we not have
Oh
them
yeah,
at
we
hand?
should pull up these points in just a second. I'll try and do that. I'm going to fix this when we have a very exciting switchover in just 3 more races,
Right.
where Storster will come and commentate in my position, and then I will fix all of these so that this does not happen again. Let's try to look at our points. I think I need to update this and update our points and view them. Oh, we're going to have to, there's something wrong here. I'm not sure why the Mighty Giant Dad is showing up as did not start.
I think I think the DNFs are showing as did not start instead, so they're getting a 1-point penalty they shouldn't be getting.
Yeah, we're gonna again during the break. I'll make sure that the points are sorted, but it did look like, you know.
But it looks like GTA's was in the lead.
That's right. GTA's in the lead with 11 points, and then Jeremy with 10. And we will fix some of those in just a second. Are all our runners in position for round 5, right? Excellent. Round 5. Yeah.
Mike was at -2 points when he should have.
I know. I'm going to fix it.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that, Dad. I know that your points were incorrect, and I'm going to look at that during our break. I think it might. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to debug in my head when I shouldn't be doing that right now, huh? Okay, let's hit start recording, and now, Storster, you can get them to turn the consoles on, please. And now over to you, Storster.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah, excellent, very good. Yeah, thank you guys for dealing with the somewhat prototype technology that we're working. It's kind of complicated to take these consoles. They are playing on original consoles,
Right.
but they've been modified to send their information over to my computer. Okay. And looks like Jeremy and Simplistic going for power-ups in this race.
Right, and I have to emphasize just how incredible this prototype technology, as you call it, is.
Well, thank you.
So Flibbity, not only a commentator, but also basically the master wizard behind all of this.
Well, wizard, but with the technical difficulties somewhat, huh? But that's okay. We got 3 tied for first place, Ace, Nifsky, and Dad. Nebula lost the frame roll somewhere in 1-1. Oh, and GTAce lost, and Nebula died. So Nifsky and Mighty Giant Dad are now tied for first place.
Yeah, 1-2 has two critical points. There's the tight corridor with the Koopa and Goombas, and then there's the pipe jump with the Piranha Plant. And looks like the pipe jump was the problem for 2 of them.
Did you see that? There were 3 murderers in our midst.
I did.
That was rude. Nifsky is the current world record holder and actually won our previous tournament back in Colorado. He very consistent player. One of my pleasures is when you tune into a Nifsky stream and he's practicing, because the way that he practices is incredible with save states, just doing the hardest tricks over and over again just to practice them, and it pays off.
Yeah, he has a 454.7, which is he's the only one with that time.
That's right. He's the fastest. And here also in live competition, able to keep his cool, but still tied with Dad coming into 4-2 here. Bumps look okay. Mighty Giant Dad's bump was a little weak. And a death. Oh, and Ace, have seen Ace's jump down that pipe he had to do a little readjustment. So Nifsky is well in the lead now.
Yeah, Nifsky with 2 seconds on GTAs. But
Yeah.
2 seconds is never comfortable enough. You can always...
No, but I think at our past event, Nifsky would slow down in 8-1. He would just sacrifice that frame rule at times just for safety.
Yeah, if you choose not to go for the fastest frame roll, then you have quite a bit of leeway to slow down a little bit in more difficult sections.
But it did not look like he was slowing down there.
Yeah, I think he is going for the faster one.
He went for that pipe jump. Yeah, a full 3 seconds ahead of GTA's.
Jeremy and Simplistic very close together.
Yep, right behind that. Excellent job through 8-1. Yeah, That was well played from Nifsky. We'll see if he's kind. Okay, good. It's very difficult to kill that Lakitu without losing time. So
Right.
that one is somewhat safe.
Going the bottom route, which is unconventional.
Yeah. Maybe he's setting up a shot. A very good jump over that piranha plant. That's a very tricky one. Requires some left presses.
All right, really clean 8-2, also
Yeah.
from GTAs.
Oh, Jeremy just lost his power up. Let's see what happened to him if we can. Oh, it was to a Goomba there. I might have made that replay a little long. Okay, Nifsky doing well here. 3 seconds ahead. And he knows what the Hammer Bros are going to do. No
Right.
question.
Yeah, I believe he knows for a lot of different frame rules that he can get here on.
Yep. In fact, he will almost certainly even know what Bowser's going to do after he. Oh, Ace! Ace just met a cruel end to a Hammer Brother.
Yeah, the hammer. Yeah, this can happen. Basically, every time you're not on like the perfect pace, you have no idea what the Hammer Bros are doing.
So, what is Nifsky's lead here? It must be, 5 seconds.
Very simplistic.
Oh, something must have happened to Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy lost his power up in 8-2.
Oh, that's right, to the Goomba.
And the
wall-
wall jump, perfect.
Well done.
Simplistic
Turn around.
going for it.
Be careful of the CRT. That looked good. Well done into the water section.
Everybody behind also getting the wall jump. So while Nifsky has a comfortable enough lead, he can't just stand around forever.
Yeah. I think he has time. If he wanted to, he has time to wait for either the Potaboo or the Bowser. No, not the Potaboo. Yep, waiting for Bowser. That's
yeah.
worth it. Very, very,
Power two.
very good job.
And 505 from Simplistic, very, very good run.
Simplistic's run was incredibly solid, especially for having the power-up, keeping it throughout. And Jeremy with a 513.
Nebula coming in, 520 pace or so.
I'm going to have to wait for Bowser. Yeah,
521.
well done. And Ace here, he waited for the Potaboo. And Bowser went forward, so well done.
Oh! Mighty Giant Dad died to the Potaboo at the end.
Whoops. Yeah, that low-taboo sometimes they call it when he jumps that low. But okay, I think we're going to stop here because they won't have time to complete it. So let's do consoles off, please. Round complete. Next round.
All right, so coming up in race number 6 out of 15, remember, we're going to have 15 races in this. So in race number 6, GTAs will still be here. We're going to have JS Carbo, JT Knott, as well as, I keep forgetting, as well as Crimson, and here Simplistic, and Eddie Cat Gaming will be here as well.
Excellent. So this is round 6, right?
Round 6, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to mark off 5?
Confused.
So yeah, GTAs with a PB, any percent PB of 455.3, which at the time was 3rd place, is now in 7th with all the new blood getting 454s. But
Right.
455.3 is an extremely solid time, especially when it was set in 2021, and is an extremely strong warpless runner as well with an 1857. I think we're probably going to see him in the warpless
Yes,
run later.
he's in the Warpless tournament, and he also qualified for the Warpless Live Time Attack, which is coming later.
Right.
And okay, so Storstory, why don't you get them to turn their consoles on, please?
GTAs also hosts a weekly long podcast, so he interviews speedrunners. He interviewed me as one of the episodes, as well as like Cosmic and others. But yeah, he's a really very good SMB1 speedrunners who's been around for many years.
Yeah, let's get right into it. So, Storster, to you. Whoops, I almost clicked the wrong button.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I love those like long form competitions or long form conversations that GTS puts on. Okay, lots of mushroom getters. This one's
Right.
kind of different.
This is the mushroom race. 2
Yeah.
of them going for small Mario, 4 going for mushrooms.
Yeah.
We got some bumps in the underground. But,
Yeah, those were some pretty messy undergrounds. But Carbo.
Carbo didn't get it.
Okay. Carbo was trying to. Well, here's where we'll see. He's going to lose a frame rule over Ace for that.
Right, possibly 2.
Yeah. And they all make it through 1-1. Yeah, that spread him out for sure.
Yeah, nobody is on the same frame rule, so we got a pretty clear ranking.
So Carbo did lose 2 for his attempt at that flagpole glitch. But nobody has got a flagpole glitch yet, I don't believe, so you could be the first. There's no extra points for that, but I mean, bragging rights, I suppose.
All right, 1-2 clean from, I believe, pretty much everyone.
Yeah, I think so. It is a little bit harder to navigate. Ah, Ace. Oh, so rude.
4-1.
And JT and Eddie. Oh my goodness. These guys.
4-1 is a very straightforward stage, so hope we shouldn't be seeing any time losses here for anyone.
No, but we'll have to see if they go for a flagpole glitch. No. Who was it earlier? I know I wrote it down at some point. Yeah, it was JS Carbo. JS Carbo earlier in the practice was hitting that 4-1 flagpole glitch almost every single time. So, I mean, he didn't go for it this time, but...
All right, 4-2, as always, one of the most crucial stages in the run. We got to get into that warp zone. That was very quick from both of them.
Yeah, that was well done. Looks like Eddie lost quite a bit of time there. But Ace and Carbo are doing well as Small Mario.
Crimson a bit messed around with the pipe, but almost everyone is in the 8-1 already.
So Ace's 2 frame rule lead, he's kept it throughout. Oh, and Ace just died. Oh, commentators cursed. Death to the piranha plant.
Right,
and
these pipe jumps.
And Carbo's in front now. One of the difficulties is that these guys practice the highest, the fastest strategies. That's what they practice. That's what they spend their time doing. So sometimes trying to switch to a more, safe strategy can be difficult for them because it's not something that they practice on the regular. Okay, Carbo is well in the lead, about 5 seconds over some power-up crew.
Yeah, 5 seconds is pretty comfortable, but since he's Small Mario, then he can take a death anywhere, and that is definitely way more than 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, that'll put him back. I think what we've seen, at least in the previous race, 5 seconds is maybe enough to wait for the Potaboo or a Bowser, but probably not both. Carbo navigating 8-2 very solidly.
Yeah, very clean stage. Oh, I think Eddie...
Oh, Eddie lost his power-up. Let's see if we can catch that. When was that? Oh my goodness.
Right, Eddie lost power up to the pipe jump here.
Okay, I wonder if Carbo knows the patterns.
I think he might be he's like 2 or 3 frame rules behind an ideal pace, so
Yeah.
he may not know them.
Oh, no! Expected that Hammer Bro to jump, and he didn't, so this might be one that's taken by the power-up crew. We have Simplistic in the lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens when you don't know what the Hammer Bros are going to be doing. It's a crapshoot every time.
Absolutely, and I think that was the second last Hammer Bro, so that death, there's no checkpoints in World 8.
Yeah, it's going to take him back quite a while.
And Simplistic navigates through there well. We'll see if he gets the wall jump, walk off the pipe strategy. Oh, misses it. Oh, but if JT gets it. Oh, JT missed it. Eddie got it. So Eddie jumped into second place?
Jumped off the pipe into second place.
Oh, but the turnaround was messy. Excuse me. Oh, so Eddie's back in third.
Yeah, we're back in the...
Oh my god! So Simplistic. Oh, and JT took damage. Oh, what a all around.
Very eventful 8-1. We can barely keep up.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track.
Simplistic.
This
can take
damage is fine.
Yeah, 5 or 7.
Well done, Simplistic, and Eddie with second place.
5 or 7.
5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or 7. 5 or Wow, 5:10. All good. Let's see Scrims in here. Excellent.
JS Carbo and GTA is pretty close together.
We might get everyone finished here. Excellent job. All under 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes.
Very good race from everyone.
Well done.
Solid performances all around.
Yeah, that was great. Okay, consoles off. And that was round 6. So this will be our last round, and then we're going to take a short break, right? I think so. I'm looking in the wrong spot. Yep. Okay, sorry. Give me a second.
All right, so in race 7, we're going to be seeing Nebula as well as Nifsky is going to come back. JT Knott is going to be racing his 5th race is going to be the 7th. And then also in this race will be Alabaster. Sorry, I'm looking in the wrong column. I'm going to start over. So Nebula and Nifsky are going to be in this race, as well as Jeremy, JT Knott, and Spiker. And we're going to see Crimson to complete the 6 runners in this race.
Yeah, this schedule is been very carefully constructed so that every runner gets to play against every runner twice.
Right.
And that was actually somewhat of a complicated math problem for any of my math people out there.
Yeah, the result is a beautiful table of numbers, which
Yep.
my favorite kind of table.
Absolutely. You can think of it like a binary matrix.
Right.
And you want to, anyway, we'll set that aside. Because that's the kind of thing that interests, maybe you and me, but not everyone, I don't think. It looks like we're missing some runners in some positions. Let me just make sure that my thing is set up for race 7. Excellent. So Nifsky is returning for this race. And Jeremy, okay. Excellent. Yeah, Jeremy, you'll have noticed that his Mario is pink, and that's on purpose because we did a community video at one point where we combined all of the sub-5 runners together, and I allowed all of them to choose their colors. And Jeremy chose solid pink so that he would show up in that video.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah, I mean, I thought more people would choose that. Okay, we can turn the consoles on, I believe. Oh, I should have clicked that first. It's okay. And Storster, over to you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, we had to wait. There was something went wrong. Nifsky. Consoles off.
Yeah, we got a wrong start here. False start, rather.
Nifsky, what was the problem? What? Oh, it was on Duck Hunt. Okay, no worries. Yeah, my program doesn't work with Duck Hunt, so. Nifsky, could you turn your console off for a second, though? Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that it was still coming through on my end correctly. All right, let's try this one more time. So, Storster, console's on. Console's on. And at your leisure.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right.
Oh, that was very solid.
So race number 7 is on, and Nifsky is already ahead by 2 ducks.
Yeah, Nifsky. We're gonna have to get them playing Duck Hunt. That's the pleasure of playing on these old CRTs and consoles is that you still can play that. The light guns still work.
Right. So we got 3 people going for Mushroom and 3 people going for Small Mario. I think the Small Marios are all going to be tied. Mm-hmm. Maybe Spiker will be 1 frame behind. We're going to see.
Yeah, that was pretty clean, especially from Nebula, Nifsky, and Spiker.
Yeah, so Spiker was
he
just
did.
0.1 second behind, but then lost the frame rule, and now he's 0.35 seconds behind because of that pesky 21 frame
I know,
timer.
that timer, it just throws you off. Sometimes it's nice, though, because then you can, in this stage, you can do some left presses and stuff.
Right, you can definitely slow down for safety.
Which we just saw from Spiker.
Exactly.
But yeah, Nifsky and Nebula, I wonder if they're going to be competing for this fastest completion point. And 2 murderers. Oh my god. Oh no, only one.
Just one.
Whoa, yeah, Nebula jumped straight over him. We'll do a little replay of that. That was very kind. The reason that I don't like them murdering Lakitu is actually that my son's favorite character is Lakitu in
Right.
like
You
Mario
want to keep
Kart
him
8.
on the screen.
Yeah, like it's just better. Oh, JT Knott was going for a
Flapper's attempt, yeah.
yeah, but missed it.
Still haven't seen a successful flagpole glitch today.
No.
And going to 4-2, we got the same spread as in 1-1, so Spiker 1 frame hole behind, and Nifty Nebula tied.
Oh, that looked like a mistake from Nebula there.
Right, I
yeah,
think,
Nebula made quite a big mistake. He's going to have to climb the vine.
Yeah, he lost all his right positioning, so he had to
Yeah.
like take the vine instead, because otherwise he would have gotten into the underground, which
And just see how much that cost him. He also had to wait for the animation of the vine growing. That's one of the main reasons that they do the wrong warp, is to avoid that animation. So yeah, that put him from being in the lead to 12 seconds behind now.
meanwhile Nifty and Spiker still 1 frame rule apart.
Yeah, they're doing well. Let's see how this pipe jump goes.
Very
They
good.
Both get it.
That's the last pipe jump of the level, so the rest of it is a little easier to navigate.
That's true. This section can be tricky, I've found sometimes, but yeah, see, Spiker did left press there, so he's probably going to lose a frame rule here, almost certainly.
Fire Flower Crew is coming in.
And then Nebula. See that right warp really cost him, but yes, Spiker did lose a frame rule in 8-1.
So Nifsky might be on a low 458 base currently.
Yep.
Could definitely be taking that fastest run spot with that kind of run.
Yeah, and Nifsky is so clean in 8-4 that he definitely has an opportunity there. Well done.
Yeah, Nifsky practices 8-4 a lot, and he might go for very, very small time savers that could really edge out the other runners once
Yep.
it comes down to that tie break.
Yeah, when it comes to the, like fast accels or really close turnarounds, and he definitely knows the Hammer Bros.
Yeah, we got to watch the Hammer Brothers for Spiker as well.
Yeah, looks like Spiker is, let's see the last 2.
Perfect.
Well done.
Both of them slow down correctly to avoid the fireworks, and we're into 8-4 with a pretty close race for the first 2 runners.
Yeah, they are right next to one another. We'll have to see if Nifsky goes for the 1-frame wall jump or the 2-frame wall jump in this next room.
Yeah, let's see if he runs off or walks off that pipe. And he walks off.
Walks off.
Safety.
Yeah. That's good. The guy has to secure it. Both get the wall jump.
I think that was the 2nd frame wall jump actually, so good thing he did.
Yeah,
slow down.
good thing he did. Nifsky's turnaround was very tight. Maybe just 1 or 2 pixels to spare.
Oh, hit the wall here. Took a little time loss. Still close enough that Nifsky can't
Oh,
really...
Spiker had to avoid that firebar.
Right. Jumps to the
And
hammers.
there we
Perfect.
have it. And Spiker,
504.
Jeremy damaged, but that's okay. And not, look at how close they were.
Right, the Fire Flower players were really, really close throughout this race as well.
Excellent job from Nebula.
I heard a 458.55.
Wow.
That's his final time. That might be the fastest run we've seen yet. I think there's another like mid 458 we saw earlier.
Yeah, if necessary, we'll have to time them after or during a break. But that is the start of our first break, because that was round 7. And so thank you so much for watching the first 7 of our simultaneous races. And when we come back, there will be 8 more, and then we'll get into warpless as well. So thank you so much, everyone who's tuned in, and thank you to the runners. And there we go.
And we are back. I'm now with Storster.
Hello, hello.
We're going to cover the last 8 races of this tournament. Before we do that, I want to quick shout out to the prizes here. So we got a Nintendo Switch that you can enter for $25. You can enter to get a Nintendo Switch. We've got a Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt cart that was signed by all the runners from this competition and the commentators as well, and Flippity. So yeah, you can enter to win that prize for $15, and you can also, for $15, enter to get this Star Wars box, also signed by the runners that were in the tournament yesterday. So yeah, so if you donate $15 or more, you can enter for these prizes. If you donate $25 or more, you can enter for the Switch. Are we ready to get on with race 8?
I will do the countdown.
Awesome.
3, 2,
Hold on.
Wait,
Gotta
yeah,
turn on the consoles first.
that's important.
one more button to press, which is this button. And here we go. Okay.
All right.
And off we go for race 8.
All right.
So here we see Cosmic, Nifsky, JT Knot, Alabaster, Simplistic, and Kriller 37. So we got 3 of them going for Small Mario, or 3 of them, and then 3 of them going for the Fire Flowers. So they're going to be Big Mario for now. And we got Nifsky and Cosmic, very solid 1-1. And behind them, Alabaster is going to be probably 2 or 3 frame rules, about 1 second behind.
Yep, pretty standard 1-1. We'll see how they start deviating in 1-2.
Very close between the Mushroom crew as well. I think they might be all tied. Yeah,
Looks
they are
like
all
they are,
tied.
yeah.
So we got a 3-way tie in first place and a 3-way tie in fourth with the Mushrooms.
All right, so they grab the Fire Flowers, and everyone else stay a little bit ahead. I think I saw a little bit of a bonk from Cosmic there.
And also Alabaster lost a little bit of time on that pipe. So we're going to see a 1-2-3 split, I believe.
Yep, looks like Nifsky's
Nifsky
ahead.
Comfortably.
Let's see.
And
Yep.
we got, oh, it's a 2-way tie now in
Wow.
second place.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, Nifsky is a solid 2 frame rules ahead, leaving 1-2.
Kriller 37 lost 1 frame rule to the other guys, so now we got a slight spread, but still very, very close between the small Marios and the big Marios. So you can see actually on the screen that Alabaster is slightly behind the others. I think that's because he started slightly late, but the timetable on the left is going to be actually very accurate in timing them.
Yep, looks like the power-up and the no power-up crowd are still about evenly far apart. 4-2 will definitely mix that up a bit, though, with the wrong warp here, depending on how they approach it.
Yeah, we got to watch out for these bumps. Let's see, Nifsky's good
All
first
right.
one.
Looking
from
good so far.
everyone. Got to hit that vine block to unload the
There
pipe,
you go.
the piranha plant in the pipe. And
Awesome.
I think everybody got through that.
Yeah.
Alabaster lost some time, but he's still through.
Looks like they all made it through, and Nifsky is keeping his solid lead, being a couple frame rules ahead here, entering World 8. Cosmic not too far behind, and everyone else is still very much within distance.
Yeah, definitely. Very much within striking distance as Nifsky gets the second pipe jump, Cosmic as well. Gotta hit the 2 Koopas to despawn the Goomba afterwards to get a cleaner jump into the next section. And the last pipe jump is clear, so both of them should be good to finish 8-1 in at a decent pace.
Yep, looking pretty good. Not too many hiccups. We've definitely seen a few of those today. 8-1 is definitely a tricky way to start the end of the final world in the game.
Yeah, I would not want to be on stage playing 8-1, that's for sure. Simplistic, Kriller, and GT Knot all very close together still. So I think we're going to see a very exciting finish from those 3.
For sure, and the top 2 are still keeping their exact same distance, so let's
Sub
see how that
5
goes.
bays from both.
Yeah, easily. All right, let's see here. Yeah, it's funny still seeing the same distance between the power-up and the no power-up.
Nifsky is looking good. No shots.
Yep.
No bullet bill glitch attempts.
Standard 8-2, let's go. And it looks like everyone else behind. Yep. very solid ending. There we go. So yeah.
Did we get simplistic? Simplistic got a
Oh.
death, and I think we missed it.
Ooh,
but
Alablaster just died as well. Looks like to a plant.
the Alabaster missed that pipe jump. We can see the replay.
All right. So both Cosmic and Nisky still keeping their neck-and-neck competition here. Hopefully the Hammer Bros do not get in the way of anybody here.
Hammer Bros should be good.
Yep, looks like.
There we go.
Yep,
Slowing down to avoid the fireworks.
perfect.
And a clean 8-3 from both of them.
Awesome.
Entering 8-4 now. So with that kind of lead, Nifsky really doesn't have any leeway to slow down for safety. I think he might have to try to jump through the hammers
Yeah.
if Cosmic is right behind him.
I would not be surprised, for sure. Let's see how long this distance keeps up.
Let's see the wall jump here. He goes for 2 frame. I think Cosmic might have gone for 1 frame.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Both of them get it. I
Yeah.
think Cosmic just gained some time back.
Yeah, definitely made up a little
Tried
bit there.
to go for a fast acceleration, but he lost it. So that's
yeah.
0.3
So he's still about
seconds.
2 frame rolls behind.
Right.
All right, water section. Also Kriller and JT Knott. Very nice getting through that turnaround. So we got 4 players in the water right now. And yeah, this is going to come down to the very end here. Can,
Yeah, Nifsky has no choice but just to go
yeah.
for it.
Can the Potobos and Bowser be nice? Awesome.
Both of them, 458 and 459, very good runs.
That's a
And
very
meanwhile, we got
close race.
Kriller and JT Knott coming in, both of them jumping through the hammers, 5-5 for both of them. 505 is an extremely good run from Fireflower crew.
That was a very tight race. for
Yeah,
sure.
we've seen like 505s and 506s from the Fireflowers. That's like basically the equivalent of a 458, 459 for when you're going for a small Mario.
Definitely. Yeah.
But it has the additional safety that if you do take damage, you don't instantly die.
And it looks like Simplistic here will be finishing up in a second too. We'll be able to squeeze in a time here.
Yeah, Simplistic will be able to get a 540 something.
Yep, very reasonably taking it safe.
And
there we go, 541.
Meanwhile, Alabaster, I believe, lost a little too much time to finish this race in time, but we got
Yeah.
our
Ooh,
top 5.
bullet bill glitch. Oh, got the flagpole glitch.
Yeah, he did get the flagpole glitch, so the flag did not come down, which saves a bit of time, but usually you want Mario to stay behind the flagpole and just entirely skip the walk to the castle for a time save. All right, so that was
right.
race 8. We're going to be setting up for race 9. Race 9 is going to have GTA's, Nebula, JS Carbo, Crimson, Alabaster, and Kriller 37. So while we're setting up for that, I can talk to you about the runners, if I can find the pages. There you go.
There we go.
So yeah, in race 9, there's going to be Scrimson, runner from Ohio, who sort of jumped in last second to take over a runner who couldn't make it. So we don't have a lot of information at hand, but a very good SMB1 runner who I know who's been around for a few years at least. And we've got Alabaster in this race as well. Just making sure I'm looking at the right column. Yeah, I am. Alabaster is a 457, also a runner from Ohio. Yeah, he has a 457. He holds the 6th place in the ISON SMB1 speedrun, which is sort of a Game Shark code that lets you run right through the walls. And that makes it a slightly different run, more interesting for some runners.
For sure.
I personally haven't tried it, but it's
not easy.
Yeah.
You have to optimize it at least.
yeah. It's like it seems like it would trivialize the game, but it just creates new challenges instead.
For sure.
All right.
All right, looks like we're getting ready here for the next race. Looks like we're about ready.
And
off
All
we go.
right, here we go. Let's see what we get this time. Let's see who grabs a power up and who doesn't.
We got 2 of them, I think, and
Yeah.
4 of them small Mario.
There we go. Looks like Scrimson just took a little more time, but still everyone's right next to each other.
We might
Yep.
see ties going out of 1-1.
Looks like it's going to be neck and neck here. There we go. Oh, Alablaster not getting the top of the flagpole there. Yeah, everyone finishing 1-1. There we go. We'll see if 1-2 has any troubles. I know last time I think 1 or 2 people kind of bonked a little bit.
We'll see. So there's a 2-way tie at the start and the 2-way tie in third. So that's going to be interesting in 1-2. Let's see how they navigate the 2 tough spots. First one here.
Yep.
Everyone is fine. And then the
Awesome.
second on the pipe with the piranha plant.
Yeah, this can really. And there we go.
Yeah, I think none of them even slowed down even a little bit.
No. This is an even closer race than last time, if that was even possible. Yeah, we got 4 players here, all within, like, what, half a second of each other, give or take. There you go. Yeah, we got a 2-way tie for first and a 2-way tie for what would be third. There we go. And both Kriller and Scrimson still not that far behind with the Fire Flower route.
Yeah, Kriller with the standard 5 seconds from getting the fire flower, so he's still on a really good pace.
Alrighty, ending 4-1 here on the stairs here. Shouldn't be a problem. Looks like Carbo went for flagpole glitch. I do not think he got it.
We'll see that back.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. Yeah, it looks like he did miss it there.
Yeah, he aims for the bottom here, but does not clip into the base of the flagpole.
Definitely appreciate the effort.
So
Alright.
going for it does lose usually 0.35 seconds every time you miss it, sometimes more.
Yeah, depends on how fast you react. Alright, so we got the wrong warp here. Let's see if people can get through here reasonably fast. Looks like, yeah.
Everyone was really clean here.
Let's see if Kriller and Scrimson can do just as well here. Oh, Kriller, trying to make it work here. Okay, it looks like they both got through. They just had to manipulate their position a little bit so they could enter the pipe. But yeah, everyone is entering 8-1 very safely.
Very close.
Yeah, we still got a very, very close top 4, all within a second of each other. An even closer race than before somehow.
Yeah, 8-1, as we've repeated multiple times, is probably one of the hardest to like get a perfectly clean run through.
For sure, there's multiple very tight plant jumps. Probably one of the hardest being at the very end of the level, right before the stairs, debatably.
They cleared all 3 pipe jumps perfectly, all of them.
Yeah, looking very solid so far.
12 out of 12.
And,
Little slowdown here.
Yep. There's the little struggle section at the end there I was talking about.
Yeah, Nebula takes the lead, and now GTA is in second, and JS Carbo right behind. We'll see if the frame rule makes it so they get tied, or if they all.
Yeah, let's see. All right, looks
There you
like
go.
it's a two-way tie for second here. Exactly a second behind Nebula, who is in first, and Alablaster's only 2 frame rules behind that in fourth. Very, very close top 4, all within 2 seconds of each other, entering 8-2 here, which is very much another level where things will get very mixed up depending on how well.
I think someone
Ooh.
died, didn't?
Yeah, we just got a death there. Who was that? Oh, it was that Carbo, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Fell in the
Carbo
pit.
just jumped a little short trying to slow down for clearing the pipe, and ended up missing the platform. So we got 3 people now in the pack, I believe.
Yeah.
No, I believe Alabaster died as well. So
okay.
we got 2 people in the pack now. So that's
Yeah, Nebula in first. GTA still a second behind. Let's see if Hammer Bros are good here. How close they are, they probably are familiar with their patterns. Everyone else, though, it may be a little bit of a different story.
So with those 2 leaders, we still have Kriller 37, Fire flowering menacingly, in just 8 seconds behind. That can easily take over if those 2 make a mistake.
All right, looking pretty good so far. Yeah, Kriller definitely having very good consistency with the Firefly here. All slowing down at the end to make sure they don't get fireworks. And there we go. The top 4 is entering 8-4 now.
All right, so Nebula has 1 second, which might just be enough to slow down a little bit on Bowser, but is not a safe lead at all. So he might have to go through the hammers. We're going to see what happens with the wall jump.
Let's see what happens here. Nebula, I guess. Oh,
GTA's
GTA's.
miss. So that actually gives just enough of a lead to Nebula to take this more comfortably.
Yeah, definitely has a little bit of breathing room. Kriller getting the wall jump. And Scrimson as well. Awesome. Look at that. All right. Down to water section.
Water section should be fine for both of them.
Nebula definitely has a comfortable lead. Can afford to lose a little bit here, for sure.
All right.
All right.
Brother and Potaboo and Bowser.
All right. Let's see how it goes. There we
Forward
go.
jump.
Very
458.
nice. Yeah, 458. And Ace just waiting a little bit there and safely getting a 503. Let's go. Very nice top 2. Kriller just behind, getting a 507 with the Fireflower strat. Really tight race there, considering. And Scrimson, 511 as well with the Fireflower strat.
We saw Scrimson did take damage at some point,
did,
so
yes.
the Fire Flower really came in handy because taking damage is just like one or 2 seconds, and taking a death would have probably lost him 1 or 2 positions.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks like we're about to see Carbo finish here as well. There we go.
31.
Awesome.
Alabaster is, I believe, a little too slow.
Yeah, I think he's just a little bit
finish
too
in
off.
time.
Yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, very tight there between the people who didn't grab power-ups and who did.
Yeah, we got only 12 seconds to go, and that's going to take like more than 20. But we got our top 458.7, the winning time this race. We got a lot of 458s to win the races. That's very impressive to be able to pull that off in live competition.
Definitely
We've
not a
seen
small
one
feat.
almost every race.
Yeah. All right, looks like we're going to get ready for the next race here. What are we on, number 9 now, I believe?
That was number 9.
Oh, that was number. So number 10.
Number 10.
So
yes.
yeah, it looks like in this race we're going to be having Cosmic, Wolf, Jeremy, Scrimson, let's see, Simplistic, and then finally Kriller 37. So yeah, rotating the lineup here a little bit.
Yeah,
as we
sure.
switch.
Some of you will recognize the name Cosmic. I think many people know him, a runner from Utah who has been running this game for at least 11 years, I believe.
At least a decade for sure. Yeah.
And he held a world record for this game multiple times. His current personal best is a 455.6, but it was done in 2020, and at the time it was a world record.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's still in the top 10, in 10th place.
And he was the first one to get a 455 as well, which is really impressive.
Exactly, yeah. At the time, 455 was like right at the cutting edge of what was thought to be possible, and he was the first to actually achieve it. And he also runs the second, like the Japanese Super Mario Brothers 2.
Lost levels, yeah. He's also held multiple records across categories in that game as well for many years off and on.
Also, a little known fact, he also has held the world record for Donkey Kong 64 any percent.
Yeah, that was one of his very earliest world records, yeah.
Also runs Billy Hatcher. So, okay, they're going to be ready to start race 10.
Start getting ready here. Double digits. Let's go.
Consoles on.
All right, we're getting the
So we
consoles
got
on.
6 races to go in this tournament.
Yeah, we are getting there. All right, start the countdown.
And off we
All
go
right.
for race 10.
Here we go. Let's see how the beginning of the run starts. All right, looks like we got a lot more people going for the mushroom this time. It looks like I think Cosmic was the only one that didn't go for a power up there. Very interesting. So automatically he's going to get a 2-second lead there, while everyone else decided to grab that mushroom there for safety. Yeah, it's interesting to see that dynamic shift depending on who's playing in the race. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, Cosmic's going to be staying ahead with the mushroom, but maybe everyone else's safety flower will pay off there.
Yeah, the flower can definitely pay off. We've seen in the previous tournament in Colorado many times the Fire Flower crew ended up winning the race because all the small Marios ended up taking a death. And when you're a Fire Flower, you can blast right through these enemies or even take damage, and you're fine.
For sure. All right, so we're going to see everybody get the fire flower there.
We see Cosmic slow down a little bit just for safety, and that's not going to cost him any time.
Yeah, he has a lot of breathing room right now.
All right, I think we're going to follow the Fire Flower crew in this race for most of it, but we're going to keep we're going to keep an eye on Cosmic on the mini map in the meantime.
For sure. Yeah, so he's very comfortably in the lead in 4-1 while everyone else is just entering the warp pipe there. All right.
So in 4-1, Wolf lost a little bit of time on those blocks at the start. Meanwhile, Cosmic is just cruising.
Yeah, just in his own world there. Just getting over these piranha plant jumps. Not too bad. And end of the level here.
Yeah, one cool thing about the Fire Flower is that even those jumps in 4-1 are even easier because you can just fireball the plant and you had no chance to.
Yeah, no concern at all. All right, 4-2 here. This is very much where things could shift up. This could very much...
Yeah, let's look at the standings here. So Simplistic is like the first of the fire crew, followed closely by Jeremy and Scrimson. Actually, Simplistic seems like he lost a little bit of time. So we got Jeremy, Simplistic, Scrimson, and Wolf, and then Kriller 37 right behind Wolf.
Okay, it looks like Cosmic had to bump a little bit extra there. Just had to play it safe, but still very much ahead with how much he was already in the lead to begin with. Everyone else also having a pretty reasonable wrong warp there, all staying within equal distance of Cosmic there.
Yeah, pretty much. So 4-2 can be a little harder when you have the Fire Flower because small Mario can easily fit in those small gaps and get those bumps, but big Mario is a little bulky for those tight corridors of 4-2.
Yeah,
So
the hitbox is not your friend there.
it's very easy to lose time at that level when you're big Mario. Meanwhile, Cosmic is clearing 8-1 perfectly so far. Got one more pipe jump to go, and that should be good for him. And there we go. So that's a clean 8-1. I think he should be fine for the rest.
Definitely looking pretty good. Everyone else is about 5 seconds, give or take.
Yeah,
Behind.
Wolf did take damage though, so he's back to Small Mario, so he lost the advantage of the Fire Flower and has a small disadvantage to try to come back from.
Ooh, looks like he blocked a little bit extra too. But yeah, everyone just finishing 8-1, all entering 8-2 now. Let's see if Cosmic can maintain his lead here that he got from 1-1.
Yeah, so far the Small Mario strats are really paying off for Cosmic. He has a very comfortable run through this game. Meanwhile, the others are really fighting for the second and third and fourth place.
Let's see here. And there we go.
Right,
Very
the
simple.
Koopa.
Oh, okay. Looks like he couldn't grab the top of the flagpole there, but again, he still has a very comfortable lead. Everyone else also keeping that distance, so if anything, they may have gained very slight time there.
Yeah, grabbing the bottom of the flagpole can cost you time because Mario ends up lower and then he starts walking a little earlier. When he's higher up on the pole, he accelerates backwards for longer and that kind of accelerates him faster. So maybe, depending on the level, this can cost you a frame roll if you don't grab the top of the flagpole.
Yeah, it looks like Cosmic, no issue, going through these hammer bros, very much.
He takes a death. Yeah, I think he thought he would jump.
Ooh, commentator curse there. All right. Well, it looks like because of that, it looks like Jeremy is sprinted into first here using big Fire Mario here.
Right, now we got all the Fire Flowers are going to be the main protagonists of this race in 8-1, 8-4, sorry.
Yeah, it looks like this became a very close top three between Jeremy, Scrimson, and Kriller. Anything in 8-4 could very much change this up here. All right, let's see wall jump. Very curious here.
Walking, so that's a 2-frame setup, a little easier, safer, and he gets it. I think that was second frame too, so.
Looked like it, yep, and both players behind him doing the same.
Turnaround is good.
Very nice. Hopefully we can get through water here.
Wow, Crimson and Kriller are so close together.
Yeah, they're very much maintaining their distance here, for sure. Let's see if we can get through here without... Fortunately, they do have the Fire Flower, so they do have that extra hit somewhere. Looks like Scrimson did get hit there by the fire bar.
They also crouch in the water section to shrink their hitbox.
Ooh, Scrimson just died at the final bar in the water section there, unfortunately. Jeremy finishing out with a 5:05, first place there.
Very good.
Kriller right behind him with a 5:09. Well, everyone else is a little bit more behind due to dying. But it looks like Cosmic is still very much going to finish, and also it looks like a couple people behind are still going to be able to just barely do that as well.
Yeah, I believe if everyone has a clean 8-4, then we're going to see finishes from everyone in this race.
That would be nice to see. Cosmic very reasonably taking it safe so that he can get third place there with a 5:29.
Has all the time in the world, and then we're going to see Simplistic and Wolf very close together. So if Simplistic wants fourth place, he might have to not wait too much.
There we go. And... all right, Simplistic getting a 5:42, and Wolf is just right behind him. Oh, died at the very end there.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that is unfortunate. And unfortunately, we do not have enough time at this point. Looks like Scrim died as well. Ooh.
Right, so we got 4 finishes in this race as the 6-minute cutoff just happens. And congrats to Jeremy for winning it with the Fire Flower.
Yeah, top 2 getting Fire Flower shows that it can very much pay off sometimes.
Yeah, it very much does. Like, even if you don't win, you can very easily take, like, second or third every race, and that can win you the tournament.
Easily.
If you don't have any bad finishes.
All right, looks like we're going to get into the next race. So we're on number 11 now, if I recall here.
Exactly.
And then this race, we're going to be having Nivsky, Wolf, Scrimson, Alablaster, Mighty Giant Dad, and Eddie Cat Gaming. And let's talk a little bit about some of those players that are maybe rotating in there.
Yeah, I think I haven't talked about Wolf yet. Runner from Quebec, a fellow runner from Quebec. I am as well. So Wolf has any percent PV of 458, and he has been running for 5 years and also a skilled runner of many other games like Legend of Lua, and he also beat SMB1 in less than 5 minutes, 4 minutes 59, using a Guitar Hero controller. So speedrunners will always find creative ways to beat the game. All right, are we about to set up for race?
Looks like
11?
we're still kind of getting ready a little bit here.
A little more time.
Maybe one more person here.
Race 11, we're also featuring Mighty Giant Dad, who I have notes here, has any percent personal best of 459. He's a high school math teacher. Also holds a world record in Shrek 2, Beg for Mercy, any percent. That's a platformer for the DS. Apparently the run for which he is the most proud. And
I respect that.
also has a sub 20 minutes in Super Mario 64 16 star. So, all right, I think we're gonna
All right.
setting up for the next race. Everybody turning on their console.
Yep, looking like we're getting ready.
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right, we're getting a countdown here. All right, let's get it started. I'm curious to see what the Firefly situation is like. Almost everybody did it last time.
We
Okay.
see 3 of them, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it's 50-50 this time.
Exactly. So Nifsky, Mighty Giant Dad, and Alabaster are going to go for Small Mario, and Eddie's Crimson and Wolf are going to go for Fireflower.
All right, so yeah, we have that top 3 of Small Mario there entering 1-2, while everyone else is just right behind.
I believe that's going to be a 3-way tie for first, because I think
Looks
everyone
like it.
was fast enough in the underground.
I believe so. It should adjust itself. Let's see here. Yep, there we
Perfect.
go.
So
Awesome.
3-way tie entering 1-2.
And then 3-way tie in 4th place as well. Look
Exactly.
at that, very clean.
So we're going to be watching for the 2 key points in 1-2, this tight corridor, and then the plant.
Yeah,
That's clean.
looking good so far. Getting through those tight jumps there. Can we get through the plants?
Oh,
Ooh.
2 that's here.
Nifsky is the only survivor, now having a very comfortable lead by multiple seconds here. Solid 5 seconds here.
Yeah, that is going to be very good for Nifsky.
Yeah, he's sitting very comfortable right now. Well, unfortunately, Mighty Dad and Alablaster will have to do a little bit of catching up here. All right, so yeah, Nifsky already cruising through 4-1. Well, we've got a few more players just right behind him.
Even with a comfortable lead, still opts to kill Lakitu.
For sure. All right, let's see. But yeah, Nifsky can definitely breathe a little bit here, so doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Let's see here at the end. There we go.
Nifsky,
Very
get the ending.
standard, solid. And everyone else just right behind him. Oh, Wolf bonking there on the stairs, so unfortunately that puts him behind Scrimson now. But yeah, everyone's still very close, for sure. Alablaster and Mighty Dad still neck and neck there with each other because they died at the exact same time. 4-2, let's see, it's a very make or break. Can Nifsky get through this section? Very much has a lot of wiggle room. He does not have to be absolutely clean here.
Very good.
It is looking clean, though. Okay, did a little extra bunk there, but still very much more than ahead, for sure. Everyone else seems like they're... Okay, Wolf bunking a little bit there, but yeah, it looks like everybody's going to get through this. Wolf just having to adjust a little bit there, but still getting through, no problem.
Yeah, Wolf took it a little slower just to make sure he wouldn't end up in the underground. It's much better to lose a couple seconds there than to lose the entire run.
Yeah, because if you enter the coin cache instead of getting the warp zone, then your run is basically over. But yeah, Nifsky still just as far ahead here in World 8, just as I get through some of these tricks here. Well, Eddie's in second, 6 seconds behind, so yeah, definitely a bit of breathing room in between here.
Gets the final pipe jump, so now it should be pretty easy to cruise until the end of this level.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good here. Looks like Scrim's having to slow down a little bit here, so now he's pretty much neck and neck with Wolf back there. Oh, Eddie having to do a little bonk there too, so Nifsky's lead just grew a little bit there. So probably around 7 seconds, give or take. Yeah, everyone's
Crimson and
finishing.
Wolf really close, so we might have to watch those
Yeah.
as the run keeps going.
Yeah, the middle positions there are very neck and neck. Yeah, let's see here. 8-2 with the bullets. See if we can get through that. This very much could shake up those middle positions especially. But Nifsky has such a decent lead right now that it's easier to see him.
Perfect showdown at the pipe just to clear that piranha plant.
And there you go. Clean
Very clean.
8-2, yep.
We've said that a lot about Nifsky's Nifsky's races. Very clean.
That's just how he is, yeah.
The cleanest runner.
Everyone else also having a pretty clean 8-2 though. Looks like that level wasn't a problem for everybody that's right behind him.
Larry Dash 3 probably knows the Hammer Brothers at this pace because he hasn't lost any time, I believe.
Maybe a little bit of a different situation for the people in the middle there. Let's see here. Looking all right so far.
good.
Let's see if we can get through these last few here. Looking
Very good.
good. There we go.
Pretty sure he knew exactly that Hammer Bro would jump. And
Yeah, he's on a very good pace right now for sure.
meanwhile, the Fire Flower gets a huge advantage here because you can just fireball them and you don't have to worry at all.
For sure. But yeah, let's see if Nifsky can maintain that lead because all he needs is kind of a major mistake here, and one of the Fire Flower people could easily get right up to him.
Or like one really mean cheap could end this.
For sure. Let's see the wall jump strategy here.
Walking
Nifsky's
off.
just going for it.
Oh, is he?
Or is he? I think. Yep. All
Nice
right.
wall jump.
Yeah, keeping his lead there. He is very much popping off right now. Let's see if Eddie can also wall jump to stake very close in second. There we go.
The Jeep almost took him out, but he just barely cleared it. And now the water section should be pretty easy for him. Just got to make sure to get under this fire bar, and that should be good.
Yep, just a couple more enemies to get through, and that should be good.
We'll see if he goes for a fast run or if he just aims for the safest approach.
Looks like he went through the Podobo, and wow, he just
Jumps
goes for
through
it.
458.3, I believe. That is the fastest time today.
I was just going to say, that is definitely the fastest. I think the previous was like a mid to high 58. Yeah.
And 506 from Eddie, very solid.
Looks like Wolf's about to finish too. Very close top three here, considering the differences. Wolf taking it safe and gets a 5:15 flat. There we go. Look at that. Scrim's also not that far behind either in the water section. Very much, I think, should just be able to finish here in the high 550 area, give or take.
Mighty Giant Dad actually will be able to finish in the 550s. Crimson has the 530.
Oh, actually, I misread that. Yeah, okay.
And 533.
530, yeah, misread that.
from
Cool.
Crimson.
Yeah, so it looks like
Mighty Giant Dad should be also good to finish in time.
we may get a top 5 finish here.
He has plenty of time to wait for Bowser in the Podoboo. Doesn't have to rush it.
Yep, just
wait.
take your time here. Okay.
And Bowser
Can just squeeze out a sub 6 here. Bowser would be nice.
There we go.
554. Let's go.
Secured
GG.
2 points there by getting 5th.
That's huge. People may not realize it, but getting those bottom places is better than not finishing, you know.
Yeah, especially if like some other people don't finish in time. The difference between getting to finish and not getting to finish can be like 2, 3, even 4 points. And
That very much accumulates after many races.
Yeah. All right, so that was race 11. We've got 4 left in this tournament.
Entering number 12 here, and the opponents for this one are GT Ace, got Wolf Attorney, got JT Knott, Spiker, Giant Mighty Dad, and Kriller here.
Right, JT Knott, a runner from Louisiana, has a 456 BB, sitting in 33rd place. A very recent run from April. And he's also a very skilled SMB3 player. He's in 4th place in any percent no wrong warp. That's a very difficult category, very treacherous. Has a time of 10:44. And he also holds 2nd place in the Famicom Trilogy any percent, which is SMB 1, 2, 3, but the Japanese version of SMB 2.
He's a very consistent runner across all the retro Marios for sure.
All right. And we've also got in this race, race 12, is also Spiker, runner from Florida, also has a 456. Also runs some Ninja Gaiden games as they are finishing the setup, I believe.
Yep. See, looks like we're getting about ready here. Got the consoles on.
2, 1, go!
All right.
Off we go.
Back to another race here. Let's see how it goes. Let's see the start here. All right, yeah, so it looks like about 50-50 again, right? Is it?
Right, I think
Yeah.
that's, 3 of them going for Mushroom, 3 of them not.
Yep.
So
Seems to be pretty procedure for these.
Mighty Giant Dad
yeah.
lost a little bit of time, so we got GTS and Spiker that might be tied for the lead coming out of 1-1.
Yep. And again, everyone else not too far away, but very much a spread across all the players here. All right. Entering 1-2 here. Again, we got tied lead here, but that could very much change any second.
And almost tied in 3rd, 4th. So we got Mighty Giant Dad just 2 frame rules ahead, but he doesn't have a Mushroom. So now he's going to get a bigger lead as the other ones get a 5 flower. Meanwhile, GTS and Spiker clear the 2 major problems of 1-2 cleanly.
Yep, looks like they'll be neck and neck entering World 4. Mighty Dad, very much not that far away, easily within striking distance, as well as everyone else, you know, depending on what happens. All
Yep,
right.
tied in 4-1.
Awesome. Yep, both tied there.
Again, the very slight difference that you can see on screen is just based on exactly when they started the run, but as you can see from the +0 in the timetable, they're actually tied to the frame.
Yep, very neck and neck here. All right, both finishing, very standard. My dad not that far behind. There we go. Everyone else also very neck and neck. 4-2
JD
between.
Knott, wait,
Whoa,
JD Knott
flagpole
got it.
glitch.
JD Knott got flagpole
Whoa.
glitch, the first of the day. We're gonna see that again.
Yeah, we got to watch that back. That's huge. Look at that.
And clips into the base of the flagpole.
Going for that in a
grabs the
race
flag.
at all was just
Skips
amazing.
the flag coming down animation and saves the frame rate.
Yeah. All right. And after that happening, everyone's going through the warp zone, or trying to get a wrong warp here.
Yeah, very good bumps from all of them.
Looking pretty good.
Slight delay from Spiker,
ooh.
but he got through.
Mighty Dad unfortunately struggled there to get the bumps and ran into the Piranha Plant.
Oh, unfortunate. He might still be able to finish in time.
And everyone else seems like it wasn't too bad, so everyone will be entering 8-1 in a second here.
Spiker did lose a little bit of time entering the pipe, so he ended up losing 21 frames. But, now GTS did lose some time here, so Spiker is back in the lead.
Yeah.
And now GTS is back in the lead after Spiker lose the same amount of time on the second pipe.
Oh my gosh.
So the pipe jumps are really difficult, but it's best to lose like a second by jumping early than to lose a life by jumping late.
For sure. Oh, well, they're both slowing down there.
Yeah, both taking the safe route. I guess once the perfect 8-1 is gone, you might just want to take it safe.
Yeah, I don't blame them at this point. I imagine there's a little bit of nerves after that. But yeah, looks like, yeah. All right, so yeah, they'll be,
Just about 1 second apart, maybe 2 frame rules should separate them coming out of this level.
it's looking like it.
Meanwhile,
See.
the Fireflower brothers are coming in.
Yeah, they're still right there. Yeah, just a single frame rule behind
Single
Spiker
frame
is.
rule, yeah.
Yeah, still anyone's game. All right, so 8-2 here. Let's see what happens. Again, JT not with the Firefly, very much not that far behind. And Wolf and Krill are also very much reasonably close. Let's see here. Ooh, Spiker died to the Blant there.
Oh, and GTS also died, so now that puts JT Not in the lead with the Fireflower.
This is once again showing that Fireflower can sometimes be the right play in these races.
Exactly. So now we got also Wolf. I believe Wolf had the Fireflower but lost it, so
Yeah.
that's also one of the major reasons why you go for the Fireflower is that you can't take a
Ooh,
hit.
looks like a death from Mighty Dad there at the end as well.
Right.
Unfortunately, getting a lot of deaths there in 8-2.
Yeah, World 8 is very hard to play consistently, and thankfully for JT, he has a Fireflower, can just clear these Fire Brothers easily, and
All right.
finishing 8-3 cleanly.
Very nice.
37 following, and Wolf
Yep.
as well, without the Fireflower this time.
Yep, everyone finishing. Top three, if things go their way and they maybe take a bit safe, I feel like their places can definitely be locked in there, but, never know what will happen here.
I believe everyone is still within reach of finishing under 6 minutes, so...
Yeah, for sure. This can be a very, very good race here. All right, let's see a wall jump section here. All right.
2 frame.
Yep.
That's slightly easier,
So
safer.
you should be able to. Yep.
There we go.
Don't blame him. He has a very comfortable lead right now.
Yeah, he can win
Ooh,
on
Kriller
Bowser.
failing it. Wolf also failing a wall jump there. So JT's lead is even bigger now.
5 seconds, yeah.
Did Wolf die there? I think he may have died there. Looks like it.
Yeah, Wolf is back at the beginning of 8-4.
Yeah, so now JT's very comfortable lead. He has a 5-second lead right behind Kriller, so he can very much take this safe and still get first, for sure. But it looks like he has Fireflower as well, actually. I didn't even pay attention to that. So, yeah, he can very much just go through there.
There we go.
There we go.
504.
504.
That might be the fastest Fireflower time we've seen today.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of 505s, but yeah, 504. Kriller,
511 from Kriller.
511, there you go. Looks like we'll get some other players also that will be able to finish under the time limit as well.
Yeah, I believe Spiker is out of the race, but GTA's Mighty Giant Dad and Wolf.
Yeah, Wolf may be able to just get it as well.
Yeah, Wolf is going to be very close to that 6-minute range, so he might have to just go for it and jump through Bowser.
Yeah, let's see Ace here. All right. Taking it safe, get comfortably getting that third.
Just wait, whatever.
Yep.
There we go.
537. All right, Mighty Dad and also Wolf here about to exit the water section.
All right, that's going to be interesting with the cutoff.
I'm concerned for Wolf especially. Let's see here. 552. Oh, Wolf. Let's see. And 558.
558, just
Nice.
barely under 6 minutes for Wolf.
5 out of 6 players.
Snagging
Awesome.
those 2 points.
Yeah, we can
Very
take what you can
good
get.
for
Yeah. Oh, flagpole glitch. From Spiker there, it looks like. A little bit of swag there at the end.
Yeah, Spiker salvaged his honor with a flagpole glitch at the end. All right, so that's it for race 12. We got 3 more to go.
Yeah, we're on number 13 now, looks like. So it looks like in this race, we're going to be having Cosmic, JS Carbo, Spiker, Scrimson, Simplistic, and then Mighty Giant Dad. All right, so we can talk about a couple of those players that maybe we haven't talked about as much there.
I think Simplistic is the only one we haven't talked about yet.
All right.
Simplistic is here, coming from South Carolina with a 456.2 any percent personal best. So that's good for 26th place, 24th when he set it. And he also has a very solid warpless time at 19:03, which is good for 15th place. Very recent PB as well from May. And
On top of that, he's just done like a lot of research and work in the community too. He's very much helped develop the Pelson ROM, which is what players use to practice the game.
race 13, yes.
This is 13, yes. But yeah, besides just running the game, he's very much helped with actually researching the game and a lot of strategies and just helping players actually be able to learn the game as well.
Also helps moderate the leaderboards, which is a very important, thankless job that All right, they are
All right, we're getting ready
setting
here.
up for race 13.
All right, we're getting there.
I'm reading that he also discovered the fastest method to crash SMB2J.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Looks like we're starting here.
Race 13 is on. Let's go.
All right, there we go. Let's see here. It's going to be a 50.
Four-
Okay. Four people
small
not.
area, yeah.
Yep. 4 people not. 2 people going for mushroom. All right.
Cosmic JS.
Yep.
Mighty Jan Dad and Spiker. Very close.
Yep. So we got some ties here, depending on what you went for. Yeah, it looks like a 4-way tie there at the top.
Yeah, I believe they're probably all going to be tied.
It should be.
1-1.
Yeah. Wait, what happened there? I did not. pay
Yeah,
attention.
I also missed it, but someone lost time on the
Looks like
stair,
something
I
happened to
believe.
Spiker. Also, firework. Yeah. Interesting there. All right, so it's a top 3 now entering 1-2. Interesting. Simplistic in the middle. They lost a little bit of time, unfortunately. Or I think it was Spiker.
All right, that is a good first. And then second one, the pipe jump, perfect. So all 3 of them should still be tied going into 4-1. Even though Cosmic slowed down a little bit, that's not enough to cost an entire frame rule. So he's going to be...
Ooh, Carbo missing the last pipe there, so unfortunately he's not going to be able to make that frame rule. Looks like he
that
lost
cost him
2
2.
frame rules there.
That's very, very unfortunate. But 2 frame rules is obviously nothing in the grand scheme of things.
That could very much be the difference in 4-2, and he could come back. Simplistic and Spiker also neck and neck. One with a power up, one not. Let's see here, finishing off. So at top 3, very close.
Any flatbook glitches? No.
Nope, looks like taking it safe there. And we're all
Spiker
finishing off there.
Simplistic as well.
And also Scrimson definitely still in the game for sure.
Yeah, everybody having a clean 4-1 is pretty par for the course. That's by far the easiest level in the run if you're not going for flatbook glitch.
For sure, for sure. All right, 4-2 here. This can very much change that top 3, especially there. Let's see. All right, getting that first bump.
Nice bumps.
Second one looking good. All right, getting that third one there.
Everybody hit the block.
Looks like Mighty Dad had a bit of a bonk there.
I think, yeah, someone, Mighty Dad, I think, missed the vine block, and then the piranha plant was in the
Yeah.
pipe, so he has to wait for it to go back down.
Yeah, unfortunately, you do have to lose a little more time there when that happens. But still very close, still within a couple seconds. Cosmic has the lead by 2 frame rules here.
0.7, not comfortable. Oh, now it is going to be
Ooh.
comfortable. JS Carbo took a death on the pipe jump.
All right, so now Mighty Dad is in second here. Yeah, very interesting top 3. He's been constantly trading back and forth. Mighty Dad bonking there, so Spiker's catching up a little bit.
Yeah, so now Cosmic has cleared the last pipe jump of this level, so he should be smooth sailing to the end. With a 4-second lead. Is that rowing? I believe it is
It
rowing.
looks like Mighty Dad died somewhere.
Yeah,
just
and Mighty
noticed
Dad
that.
took a death, so now Cosmic has a 4-second lead over Spiker.
Yeah, it looks like he died to those 3 plants you have to jump on in a row.
Jumped early on the pipe jump,
Yeah.
I believe. Right. Yeah, if you jump early there, you don't lose a second, you die.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That is, the hardest of the pipe jumps, I believe.
Yeah, Cosmic very comfortably having his lead 4 seconds now. Still doesn't mean anything, though, considering what can happen up ahead. Spiker very comfortably close. Everyone else looks like can still do some damage as well.
Very clean jump above the pipe there. That's a difficult one because you have to slow down, otherwise you bonk into the pipe or hit the piranha plant.
For sure. Looks like we're going to have, yep, we got some good endings here from top 2.
Cosmic and Spiker. Meanwhile, there's a pretty wide spread. 19, 20, 31, and 40 seconds behind. Simplistic, unfortunately, with a minute 7 might not make the
It's
cutoff
looking a
at
little,
6 minutes. Yeah,
yeah.
unless he pulls off some 440X strats.
All right, let's see the Hammer Bros here. Cosmic's definitely on a very good pace. He very much knows his Hammer Bros right here.
Yeah, I believe on this pace he should be comfortable.
Yeah, very, very clean, no issues. Spiker, ooh, Spiker dying to the second to last hammer bro there.
Yeah, on Spiker's pace, you don't know what the hammer rolls are going to be doing, so
Yeah.
unfortunately, jumped right into it. I think he might have hit a hammer actually, which is even more unlucky. So
Yeah.
Cosmic actually has a very, very comfortable 8-4. He
Yeah.
can take his all the time in the world to
Yeah.
just clear this.
Yeah. If he doesn't die here, he's looking pretty good.
Still going for wall jump, of course.
There we
And
go.
gets it.
Very nice. All right, turnaround section here.
Yeah, just don't go too short. I think he went really far there to
Okay.
really
Yeah,
make it safe.
don't blame him. Well, Cosmic is going through the water section. Yeah, but he's still got a few other players that very much can still scoop up some points here. Unfortunately, it looks like Shrimpson and Simplistic are a little bit out of that range. All right, final room here for Cosmic while everyone else is catching up here at the end. Cosmic taking it safe. He very much does not need to play it fast here.
Perfect.
There we go. 5 minutes. There you go. Very clean.
Meanwhile, in the water section, we see JS Carbo with a crouch swimming to shrink his hitbox and make it safely.
Yep, looking like he's going to get a very solid time there. Doesn't have to worry about damage at the end. He can kind of just damage boost if something happens.
Oh,
Ooh, he
takes the
did it to
damage
the,
here, so now he has to watch for Bowser.
Yeah, okay, he's going to take it very safely there.
There you
Okay,
go.
still getting second with a 524.
Now, between Mighty Jandad and Spiker, there might be a bit of a close finish here.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to just gun it if they
yeah,
want
I
to
think-
finish.
Yeah, Mighty Jandad might have to just go through it.
Yeah, let's see here. Can he get through? Oh, had to wait,
Wait.
unfortunately.
Oh, I think, yeah,
oh,
Spiker did also
okay.
wait, so that
Okay,
gave the leeway
so
for
yeah.
Mighty Jandad. And
Yeah, 541 and 546, very close from those two players.
unfortunately, the other two won't be able to finish in time, but very solid effort from everyone. And Cosmic takes race 13 and takes the 6 points.
Yeah, very decent spread there. All right, so with that, we just finished race 13, so we'll be entering a 14 now.
Yeah,
I believe so.
14.
Yeah, so 14 is going to feature Nifsky, JS Carbo, Jeremy, Spiker, Simplistic, and... Or wait, was it 14? I lost
yeah.
track, my bad. Sorry, it was Nifsky, Carbo, Jeremy, Spiker, and Kriller. There we go.
And Eddie Cat Gaming as well.
And Eddie Cat, yep.
Right. So at this point, many of runners actually already finished. So that was the last race of Scrimson, Cosmic, and Mighty Giant Dad, and also GTAce is done. Who else is done? JT Knott is done. I believe that's that. All those runners are already finished with their 6 races.
Yep, we're definitely starting to close up here a bit, but we still got a couple races here.
Okay, we're setting up with the consoles. There might be
Yeah, we have a second here.
tiny issue here, but we're gonna figure that out. So
see
after this tournament, we're going to be seeing their Warpless simultaneous race. So I believe that's going to be pretty much the same format here, but they're going to be playing Warpless instead. So that's going to be very interesting to see them progress through the entire game on a single screen. And afterwards, we're going to have more competitions all throughout the day, all SMB1 until late this evening.
Yeah, we're definitely just getting started here. Got plenty more to go. But yeah, we're going to be mixing any percent warpless here, off and on. Yeah, it looks like we're just getting ready here, switching around the consoles. Let's see. All right, looks like we're getting ready here.
Okay, we're turning the consoles back on, and we're going to be setting up for race 14, the second to last race in this tournament.
All right, we're counting down.
2, 1, go!
And
we
we're
go.
off. Let's see what happens here. All right. Let's see the split here. Looks like 50-50. Yep.
That's been a very common split. 3 Small Marios, 3 Fire Flowers.
Yeah, there's definitely a list of certain players that are always going for power-ups and some that are just gunning it.
Yeah, I believe that pretty much every single runner in this tournament is either always going for Small Mario or always going for Fire Flower.
Yep, it's definitely your best bet to have a consistent strategy in these race settings.
All right, so coming out of 1-1, perfect tie in first place, exactly, and then we see 1 frame rule apart between Eddie and Kriller and Jeremy are tied at 5th place.
Yep, alrighty. So yeah, we're going to see that divide there. Let's see if we can get through these tight jumps here.
clean in 1-2. The pipe jump is also a hard one, and
see.
clean from all three of them.
Let's go.
At the back, I think that's going to be the same from all three of them.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good there. So yeah, the top three will stay the same, while the Fire Flower crew is not that far behind.
With the fire flower, the second, like the pipe jump, is actually very easy because you can just fireball the power plant. That's
For
true
sure.
for almost all the pipe jumps.
All right, so yeah, we're seeing that same divide in 4-1, which probably will not change that much because 4-1 is definitely a very lax level, especially if you have the Fire Flower there.
Nifsky using that time to kill Lackey and make Flibbity mad.
All right, yep, all taking the top of the flagpole. Let's see about this half. Okay, all going towards the top there as well.
All right, coming into 4-2, probably the second most crucial level after 8-4.
For sure, for sure. Let's see what happens with the wrong warp here.
4-2 being the most infamous level in this game.
Let's see. Looking like a good start there for the top three there. Fire Flower using that crouch method there to change their X position. All right, yeah, it looks like everyone, let's see, the Fire Flower crew, I think, okay, yeah, looked pretty solid across the board. Yeah, everyone getting through. 4-2 didn't seem to pose a problem today. All right, so yeah, entering 8-1 World 8, we still have a top three tie, which is,
Right.
don't see that too often so far.
Oh, there's a
Spiker
death though.
dying to that plant jump there, unfortunately.
Right. Nifsky and JS cleared the first two pipe jumps, only one to go.
All right, let's see here, hitting that star block there for the frame rule.
Yeah, if they can manage to get the star in the right position.
Ooh,
that-
Carbo dying to that middle plant there.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, the Fire Flower players, definitely a bit of an easier time, can just fireball.
So now Nifsky has a pretty comfortable lead, but the Fire Flowers are having a pretty solid run, so Nifsky has no room for error for like taking damage.
Yeah, definitely has a bit of a lead, but that can change, you know, if things mix up a bit.
Let's see if he saves the frame roll with the star block there, or if he didn't. I believe he didn't, so
Yeah.
just a standard 8-1.
Alrighty, so yeah, entering through 8-2, this can definitely change. I'm definitely interested to see that those middle three there, they're all very within striking range. Okay, Nifsky finishing off there, very nice. Ooh, Eddie losing his power up there, unfortunately, so he's gonna have to take the end a little bit, maybe a little bit riskier.
Now at least he's still exactly in that middle pack, so
Yeah, ooh, Spiker dying there as well, unfortunately there.
yeah, he's gonna go back with JS Carbo at the back of the race.
Everyone can still very much finish at this point. All right, Nifsky getting through his hammer bros. He definitely is on a very good run. He very much probably knows his hammer bros here.
Yeah, he might be exactly the same pace as he was last time when he got a 458.3.
Yeah, he's been a very consistent player in races for sure.
Maybe we'll see him go for even a faster 8-4 and try to get a 0.2 or just like really secure that fastest run of the day because he currently has the fastest with the 458.3 we saw earlier today.
Yep. All right. So yeah, Nifsky getting through the first room here. Eddie and Jeremy are basically neck to neck here. One has the power up, one doesn't. So that's interesting. All right, Nifsky here going for the wall jump. Shouldn't be a problem. There we go.
Very good.
Jeremy and Eddie about to do the same while Nifsky turns around here. Both getting the wall jump while Nifsky enters the water zone here. Alrighty, yeah, this is looking like a very solid top three here. Very close. Yeah, Nifsky and Jeremy and Eddie within 0.1 of each
Oh,
other.
Eddie
Ooh.
does take a death though.
Ooh.
So now
Yeah.
Jeremy is in a very comfortable second place.
Yeah, it looks like Nifsky.
There we go, 458.6.
There we go. Very solid time. Nifsky's been pumping out 58s here like it's nothing. Jeremy getting a 504 with the Fire Flower, getting a comfortable second place there.
Very solid Fire Flower run.
Yeah, and Kriller definitely can secure a third place here, exiting Water Room. Doesn't need to go too hard here, can just play it safe. And
Has to wait for Bowser.
yeah, and there we go. 525. There we go. Very solid time considering what happened.
Yeah, and-
Eddie dying again there, I believe.
Oh, Eddie takes a death. I was going to say Eddie and JS are going to be having a really tight finish, but then Eddie took a death in the water
It looks
section.
like Carbo's going to be the next one to finish now, assuming that he can get through this. Which, let's see, Bowser. 5:44. There we go.
And that completes the top 4 for this race. The other 2, unfortunately, won't be able to finish in time. That is the end of the 14th race of this tournament. There's only one more race to go.
Yeah, so that's number 15 here. We're basically wrapping this up here. For this very last race, we're going to be seeing Nebula, Wolf, Spiker, Alablaster, Simplistic, and Eddie Cat. So yeah, we're just about done here, getting through all these players for this first section here.
Yeah, I wish we were able to see the standings, but I think unfortunately we have to figure out a little, small little kink with all the DNFs were accidentally counted as did not start instead, and
Yeah.
were wrongly penalized. But we're gonna figure that out and get the actual
We'll
the
get it
actual
eventually.
standings. Yeah, I think Flibbity is running around trying to manage everything at once, so we'll give him a break on that.
All right. It looks like we're swapping around here.
In the meantime, just a reminder that if you donate 15 or more, you can enter for these prizes, cartridges and signed by runners. And if you donate 25 or more, you can enter for a Nintendo Switch.
Definitely get your donations in for that.
All right, consoles are back on. I think we're going to start soon.
2, 1, go!
And we're off to the final race here in this any percent section. Let's go. Let's see the split here this time. All right, it's looking like it's about to be 50-50 here again. Or actually, no, it looks like 4 players went for the power-up. 2 didn't.
Right.
All right, so yeah, looking like we'll see a top 2 tie here between Spiker and Alablaster. And Nebula and Simplistic also sharing that tie third.
Oh,
Looks
Eddie
like-
goes for
yeah.
a flagpole glitch, but unfortunately misses it. I believe he partly clipped into that block, but then did not quite get it.
Yeah, I couldn't get that ending there. All right, so entering 1-2 here. Got top 2, Small Mario tied neck and neck.
As always, we're going to look for the 2 major points in 1-2. First one here, very clean, and the second is the pipe jump.
And
Also clean.
looking good. There we go. Let's see about all the fire players.
Yeah, they should be tied coming out of this, and meanwhile, the fire flower players are clearing 1-2 just fine.
Yeah, they're staying comfy. Yep, we got a tie entering World 4 here. Awesome. Well, all the fire players are neck and neck here.
4-1, easy stage. Just don't kill Lakidu, and you'll be fine. And Wolf didn't listen.
Ooh, looks like Eddie
Eddie
did
also
as well. I think they're doing it out of spite at this point. All right, so Alablaster and Spiker, no issue here. Just about to finish here. Grabbing the top of the flagpole.
Very good. Nebula and Wolf and Simplistic after.
Yep, and Eddie not too far behind either. Ooh, going for the flagpole.
Oh,
Got
he
the flagpole
does
glitch.
get it. He does get it.
Look at that. Trying to save a little bit of time there. And there you go.
Very solid.
Made up for the 1-1. All right, warp zone here. Anything can happen. Let's see how those bumps go. First one looking good. Okay. Ooh, Owl Blaster. Spiker there just had to adjust a little bit, but got through basically no problem.
Alabaster took a death, so that's going to put him in last place for now.
Looking like all the Firefly players got through there with mostly no problems. Wolf having a little trouble there bonking in that section, but still, everyone's very close in that pack. All right, so yeah, Spiker has a very comfortable lead, about 5 seconds, give or take. Nebula and Simplistic neck and neck there in the middle.
Clears the first 2 pipe jumps very well. Fire Flower is much easier time here.
Yep, looking good so far. And all the Firefly players here, of course, have an advantage versus Spiker in first that doesn't have that. Let's see if we can get through. This has been killing a lot of people today. Fortunately, not for Spiker.
So now that should be good for the end of the stage.
That should be looking pretty good here while we start to wrap up things here. Just this final plant jump. No problem for Spiker, finishing the level. All right, and all the Firefly players, no problem for them either with their power-up.
Very clean dash run from everyone, I think.
Yeah, this is still honestly anyone's game depending on what happens at the end.
Alabaster took a little time loss in the pipe, but
Oh, died to the middle of the stairs there at the very end. That is very costly, unfortunately.
Yeah, the entirety of World 8 has no checkpoint, so that took him back like 50 seconds, and that might just be enough to put him out of the 6-minute range.
Yeah, Spiker here just staying ahead. There we go, getting the flagpole. I think Nebula just took damage there at the end.
Oh, Simplistic also takes damage, and Wolf waits for the bullet bill.
Okay. Yeah, so I think Eddie up there is the only one in front that has the power up.
Wolf got a flagpole glitch out of it, but did not get the bullet bill glitch, unfortunately.
All right, so let's see here. Yeah, Spiker's on a very good run, so I would imagine he maybe has some idea of the Hammer Bros here. Well, some of the other players may not, but looks like Eddie's the only one with the Fire Flower back there, so it may be a little tricky for some of those other players that lost it.
Nice, clears the last Hammer Brother.
Let's see if these others can also get through no problem. Let's see, okay.
Very good. Eddie,
Let's see, Wolf, looking
Perfect.
good. Look at that. Ooh, we got a flagpole glitch from Simplistic there, it looks like. I think. Unless maybe I...
What's that?
maybe I missaw it.
No, he missed it.
Okay. Almost got it there.
All right. Meanwhile, Spiker in the lead. 5 seconds ahead. Should be good.
Okay, wall jump here, no problem, doing that 2-frame. And everyone else not too far behind, kind of having the same idea here.
Yeah, Eddie and Simplistic will be very interesting to look
Ooh,
at.
Simplistic failed.
Misses it, yeah.
Ooh. Gets that back up there. All right, yeah, Spiker for the water section. That's a very comfortable lead. Can very much take the safe lane and still get that win. And Nebula and Eddie are very much neck and neck. Also Simplistic. They're all very much next to each other. Eddie does have the advantage with the Fire Flower. All right, just waiting there. This can very much be his win here if he just waits. And he does. He gets a 502. Nice.
Very good.
Nebula right behind. Then a 507. Eddie with a 508. And Simplistic with a 512. That was a very close race. And Wolf is still right there, too.
Wolf can wait. He has 40 seconds to finish this.
Yeah, he has plenty of time here if he just takes it safe. All right, gets over that lava section. Just Bowser to go. And gets a 525. That was a very close race between the 5 players that finished. Look at that. That was a very awesome final race there in this section.
Congratulations to every runner in this. All the 15 runners in this tournament have done really well.
All right, yeah, that was a great wrap to that. So yeah, that was the final race here. But obviously that doesn't mean things are over for sure. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna talk about a couple things here before we try to get a little intermission break here.
Yeah, so another reminder, if you donate $15 or more, you can enter to win these prizes. Super Mario Brothers kart signed by all the runners in this competition, as well as the commentators. And Star Wars also signed by all the runners of the tournament from yesterday. And if you donate $25 or more, you can enter to win a Nintendo Switch, brand new Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, definitely get those donations in so you have a chance to win those.
Okay, I believe we are ready to go for a small break.
Yeah, I think we're taking a little break. We're going to swap around here.
After this break, we're going to be looking at the next thing is the Warpless simultaneous races. So it's going to be roughly the same format as this one, but instead of any percent, we're going to be running through the entire game, all 32 levels.
Yeah, definitely going to be a bit of a different vibe, similar yet different. Yeah, look forward to that.